What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for an any sign reading, and that is right. That's for whoever resonates, okay? It may or may not be your reading today. These are general readings. If you would like a private reading with me, click the description box or check out the pinned comment at the top of chat. And of course, schedule your own reading with me. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and click that live chat button down below. Come say hello to me. I hope you're all doing well. So we're going to talk about what's really going on. So if you have a situation in your life, friends, family, love relationships, this could be friendships, family ships, or an intimate partnership, situationship, whatever, come on in and we'll see if it's your story today. All right, it is podcast episode 317, dropping into the reading screen. Thanks for being here, Jennison. How are you doing, dear? And let's get into the reading, shall we? Let's start off with a card. Let's start off with a good faith theme card for this reading. Let's start off with a good faith theme card for this reading. There we go. Three of Water. Ooh. Are you dating this person? Is this a friend? Is this somebody that is in your environment right now that you're talking to and mingling with? Or is this potentially a return? We're going to find out. Ooh, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Oh, this might be a good reading today. Let's see. They're all good readings because I do them. All right? Hey, everybody in shadows. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Come say hi to me over here in chat. Me and Jennison. Come say hi to us. How you doing, Jennison? Let's see. What's the situation? What's going on? Victory shall be mine. You got... Oh, boy. Listen. I've got Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the funniest thing. And I've also got Gemini and Virgo energy. I'm also pulling in Aquarius energy, and it's funny because I pulled this deck and I've got the King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that you cut out of your life. This is somebody you went no contact with. You're saying you made some bad decisions. This might not have been a great decision. Maybe you didn't make the best decisions when it came to this person. Maybe you said some stuff that you really shouldn't have said, or maybe they did. Whatever. It's general reading. Just go with it, okay? This is somebody that you may have cut out, gone cold with, somebody that went that way with you. And welcome new subby LD. And this is somebody that you may have not been in contact with. You may have also said, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. I'm never going back. I will not take you back. No second chances. Blah, 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 blah. And guess what? You're actually manifesting this person. You're actually manifesting a return. Yeah. Maybe you knew this. Maybe you've been trying. It doesn't matter. What comes through in tarot is funny sometimes because, you know, we always have that person that, I hate you, I never want to see you again, I never want to talk to you, we're never doing this again. Yeah, 6 months later, 3 months later, whatever, a month later, we're talking to them, we're dating them, we're having the sexes, all of the stuff. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There we go. Taurus energy, there's commitment. Like I promise I won't do this again. What's up, Jack Mac? This is for any sign. It's whether or not you resonate with the story. Is it your story or not? Okay. So something about this connection has been unsettling to you. Maybe you feel like maybe you feel like you made the wrong decision when it came to this person. Maybe you feel like you didn't make the wisest decision moving away from this person or cutting this person out of your life. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so if that's you and you're on board and you've got some regrets or some remorse, raise your hand. Okay, tell me over here in chat if this is resonating And Replay Rock Stars, of course, y'all know I love hearing your comments or reading your comments, so go for it, you know. There's actually communication coming in. This is a return, okay. This is one of those, maybe you were stubborn, maybe you were just set in your ways and you were very stubborn. Maybe they were, you know, headstrong, two headstrong individuals making a relationship, whatever. You're very attracted to each other. You're very attracted to this person. There's a lot of attraction there. And that could be why this is coming back together, because you're still attracted to each other. There's so much attraction there. But something about this connection was unsettling. Now, it could have been a third-party situation or something like that. I don't know what happened. You know, we can go back if you'd like. We can go back to the beginning. Just tell me a little bit about what this Judgment reverse is. What happened prior to. Okay, there it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, so this person, this was Pisces energy. I got Taurus energy, Pisces energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person was on again, off again with you. You may have been friends with benefits. This could have been on again, off again. It could have been really turbulent. This person could have been somebody that there was a third party involved. They could have put you in a third party, or you put them in a third party. There could have been a third party involved somewhere, some way. Some of you may have felt like you were played by this person, or maybe you played this person. I don't know. And but you're telling me you didn't listen to your intuition when it came to this person. You didn't follow your intuitive nudges. You didn't listen to your intuition when it came to this person. Even though you may have known this person was married or in another relationship, or that they were a player, or they weren't going to stay, or it was constantly on again, off again, or there was difficulties and challenges, whatever, you know. You wanted their love, you wanted their affection, you know what I'm saying? So, even though you knew who this person was, and you felt neglected by this person, or you felt like they weren't prioritizing the connection. It may not even be that there was a third person. They may travel. They may travel for work. They may just they want their freedom. They enjoy their freedom. They're not going to be tied down. Screw that. You know, we're not doing that. We can be committed, but we can be in a relationship, or we can be committed, but don't tie me down kind of deal. You can't nail me down. You can't tie me down. It may have stayed at a dating level, friendship, friends with benefits, or just a basic dating level, okay? Because this person may not have, you know, wanted all of that, right? So I feel like you've already done some healing here, and I feel like you've taken time to be apart from this person and do some reflection. Now, what happened is, you know, again, some of you may have been played by this person, but why do you want to manifest this person back? Why do you feel like maybe you made the wrong decision? That's the question. Oh boy. Okay, there's that Three of Swords. Told you. So during this place of rest, or this time of reflection, let's just say this time of reflection within self, recovering from this, doing your healing, I don't know, this could have been days, weeks, months, years, I don't know how long. I'm getting 3 to 4 weeks for some of you, up to two years for some of you. 3 to 4 weeks to up to 2 years for some of you. You may felt like you made a rash decision or a wrong decision being with this person, or you may have felt like you made the wrong decision breaking up with this person. Which is it? It may be different for each one of you, okay? But a big decision was made, and you know what was actually pushing the decision here? I've got Gemini strong on this. I'm also feeling Aquarius energy flowing through, so they could have it heavily in their chart. I've got Pisces here. You may have air heavily in your chart. They may have it heavily in theirs. I'm feeling a lot of air energy coming through. Anyway, what was pushing this decision, and it was a big decision to make, and it was a very painful decision to make. Heartbreak, disappointment, and confusion led you to making this decision. Maybe you felt like you were being lied to. Maybe you felt like you were being juggled. Maybe you felt like this person didn't prioritize you. And instead of prioritizing ourselves and getting on with our lives and not giving an F about what somebody else is doing or how they're doing it and just moving through the relationship, some of you may have made some really quick decisions, may have had some words, may have said some words that ended this. Okay? That's what I'm getting. It may or may not resonate. And remember, it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. But there's a part of you that's uneasy. There's an uneasiness about what happened. So I don't know who broke up with who. I feel like you probably broke up with them. Maybe you feel like if they broke up with you, maybe you feel like they made the wrong decision. But isn't that funny? Somebody breaks up with us, or we break up with somebody, and then later we're like, damn, man, should I have done that? Did I do the right thing? After the fact, yeah. When we are clear and we're not in that confusion and we're not hurting or feeling neglected or whatever, then we can more calmly say, oh shit, they were actually a really good person. We actually had a pretty solid relationship. They actually were a decent, loyal person to me. I enjoyed spending time with them. You know? Yeah. You can go, be free, do whatever you want to, travel around the world. As long as you're loyal to me, I could give an F. And I don't care if you are or not, because the universe will take you off my path if you aren't loyal. So I don't stress it. Why stress that stuff? Let the universe take care of that, you know? Instead, we get up in this thing, and this thing, and this thing start working together, and we start having those feelings and freaking ourselves out, panicking. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes it's not. So, whatever. But after the fact, it's that realization that, you know, maybe this was the right person. That's what I'm getting here. So, yeah. So this has been shut down. This has been completely closed out. Okay. Again, this person could be married. They could be living with someone else. Or this person may not have wanted to prioritize love and relationship. This person may not have wanted children. They may not have wanted growth and abundance in a long-term relationship. They may not have, their idea of relationship may have looked completely different than your idea of relationship, right? So I'm getting that this is completely shut down. I'm like, what happened here? It's shut all the way down. Like, this has been closed out. Okay. Let go. Relationship over. Or didn't get to a relationship. You either didn't live together or didn't solidify a relationship, or it ended, completely shut down. Business addressed, case closed. Okay, case closed. So I'm really getting regret and remorse from you, but we always have that hindsight where we're looking back. Hey Miller, what's up? So this person is coming in, but this is more about you right now. We're talking about you. If you're resonating, okay, cool. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in chat over here. I've got Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is more or less like there wasn't a solid offer here, or you couldn't trust this person, or you felt like you couldn't trust this person. And it could have simply been you coming from an unhealed place. Maybe your heart was broken when you met this person, or maybe you were carrying some things around with you and you attracted this person to you. Okay? Whatever happened, you may have come from been coming from an unhealed place. And you had some trust issues and things like that, which could have played a part in this. But it is what it is. Okay, tell me about this communication coming in, because I want to know what you're doing here. Because you're definitely doing something here. I don't think you're going to expect this person to show up. You're not. You're not. I love it when, now, some of you are tarot readers, right? So when you see the cards, I love putting them out here because you're going to have your own way of reading the cards, right? But don't be dissing me, because I feel the energy. Each card has energy, and I feel the energy of the story. I feel the energy of the collective. I feel the energy. And the energy that I'm feeling when I lay down these cards is, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna realize. You're not gonna see this coming. You might be at work when this communication comes in. You might be busy doing something, working on a project. Your mind is going to be completely off of this subject. It's going to be busy doing something when this person starts to communicate. And you may absolutely be floored by the fact that this person wants to work things out with you. Why do I say that? Because they want to come in and make things right. Libra energy, Pisces energy. They want to come in and do the right thing. They want to make things right. They want to express themselves and share their story and tell you all about it when they come back. Okay. So this person really just wants to communicate with you more than anything. What's up, Danielle? They may just be wanting to be friends. Start off as friends first. Be friendly with each other. Because it's not like they're coming in here immediately to offer you everything. They're not wanting to come in and offer you the world. But they are determined to come in and communicate with you. Maybe take you out for lunch, catch up, maybe be friends, or to be friendly with you. Especially if you were divorced and you have kids, they want to be work things out, be friendly, be amicable, so that there's common ground, right? We got to know that there's common ground, that we're still friends. We still friends? Can we be friends? Can we talk? Can we hang out? Whatever. But something really tells me that they got something to say, or they want to talk. They want to see you. They want to see you face to face. They want to talk. So, what are we doing here? I don't know. Tell me about this Three of Cups over here is our theme. Yeah, they want to talk about the separation. I'm telling you, man, y'all may be just assholes to each other. Like, y'all may have said some really shitty stuff. You may have really had words and had a disagreement. You may both have gone really cold on each other and just been like, F you too. I don't ever want to see you again. I don't ever want to hear from you again. Life is life, and things, and that's how we shut things down sometimes, right? This was completely shut down, completely let go of, right? So they're not offering you anything. They're not coming in to offer you anything. They want to come in and talk about the separation, you know. They want to come in and talk about the separation. So this is more likely them wanting to express how they feel or what happened in the situation. And I think some of you, from what I'm seeing, there's some judgments that were made that maybe weren't fair. Maybe you judged this person unfairly. Maybe you called them some really nasty names. You have your own regrets. I know there's regrets here, even though I'm not seeing a 5 of Cups. There's an uneasiness about you, about it, you know. Yeah. Maybe you act impatiently and foolishly and said some things that maybe weren't the greatest. Yeah. You know what happens when we're confused and we're heartbroken, or we feel hurt by somebody's words or somebody's actions? We can say some really shitty shit. We can say some stuff, right? How many of us over here in the chat, come on, y'all gotta be honest. Thumbs up. Let me know. I'm raising my hand when I'm pissed off or upset, or I'm feeling confused, or I'm feeling like I'm not prioritized in a connection, or somebody's not paying attention to me. To be honest, I like attention from my partner. I enjoy attention from my partner. I don't have to have it all the time, but it's nice. And when I don't feel prioritized, or if I feel like somebody's choosing somebody else over me, or something else over me, I might be a little, I might be a little brash. I might say some cold shit, you know. Silver tongue. I'm a Libra, so I might say some sharp shit. Okay? This person may have done the same thing. In response to your words, they may have said some words, or in response to their words, you may have said some words. I'm really getting words were thrown here, but it's all because the decision was made based off of doubts. You were doubting this person. You were doubting this connection. Maybe you were doubting yourself. Danielle, thank you so much. I'm raising my hand. I'm going. So we act foolish, and then we shut shit out. We shut people out. We shut people off. We close the door. We slam the door. We don't even talk. Right? You may have accused this person of cheating. You may have accused this person of a third party. Maybe they did. But it doesn't mean that we necessarily feel good about what was said, or how we slam the door on a situation or a person. So even though this person may not want a relationship with us, or even though this person may enjoy their freedom and their independence and their friendships and their family-ships and all that stuff, and they have other priorities other than us, we're not the only thing in their life. We have to remember that. Apologies sometimes are necessary, because this person looks like a good friend or a co-parent, and we want our co-parents to be friends. Trust me, we do. And you may have behaved foolishly, or said something foolish, or acted really abruptly and slammed the door on each other here, because it looks like there was some sort of fallout here. And slamming the doors, you may have ghosted this person. You may have told this person you never want to see him again. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we behave how we behave sometimes, but there's still an uneasiness within you about, I mean, maybe you don't know if they're dating somebody else. Maybe you really don't know if they were cheating on you. Maybe you don't know if there was somebody else other than you. Maybe you don't know if they still want to be friends. Maybe you don't know if they'll ever come back. There's an uneasiness there, and there's that underlying vibration that I'm getting. I'm very sensitive to the emotions and the vibrations, so bear with me. I feel like it's regret or remorse, and it could be coming from the both sides, but I'm really getting that, damn, I did something stupid kind of feeling. Damn, I really shouldn't have done that. Or, man, I shouldn't have said that. Man, I shouldn't have said that to them. Whatever it is, they're coming back. Because they're going to reach out. It's going to be something simple, a very short communication, a very easy communication. And they're going to want to talk about what happened. Okay? They're going to want to talk about what happened. Why they ghosted, why they left, why they said what they said, whatever. So it's at least communication, friendly communication that brings you back together. It reconnects you and puts things to rest, puts things right between the two of you. Okay? What's up, Sabrina? We're not doing signs. This is any sign. It's whether or not it resonates with you. That's a lot to carry with you. That energy, that underlying energy of feeling like you shouldn't have done something. That's really heavy. It's really hardcore. And I want to see what the outcome of this could be between the two of you, since this was completely shut the hell down. Alright. Okay. Alright. 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 Well, it's doing the right thing and being responsible. It's being adults and coming back to clear up the confusion. Okay? I love that. Because I love that, and it's with love. It's a love of self, love of each other, whether it's friends, whether it's, family members, or whether it's a partnership. I'm not really seeing an offer being made. So perhaps it's really just that you're wanting to be co-parents, and that you're wanting to be friends, or that you're wanting to make peace between the two of you. And I'm not seeing hermit. I'm seeing spoken. So this is either through text or spoken, to where you can at least be friends. Making peace between the two of you. Tell me more. Tell me more about the outcome. But it is making a decision, the adult decision, the responsible decision. Okay. And it's to be friends and to just at least start from there. Because there is love, whether it's friendship, familyship, or just that you care about each other and you enjoy spending time together, or you have a history together, whatever it may be. It's being able to, I don't see any further development other than the Three of Cups. Maybe that's deciding to date again and see where it goes. Maybe that's just deciding to do the adult thing and be co-parents and work well together for the kids, or whatever it may be. Because I don't see this moving forward in a connection, in a relationship. But that could be further down the road. I only go out a couple months when I do my readings. So Each one of you, it's going to be different, but it's doing the responsible thing with love because you care about each other, and making things right, and just kind of balancing the energy and bringing things to rights here within the connection, bringing things to a peaceful resolution, and coming back together and being friends again. That's the most important thing I'm getting out of this, because Three of Cups is all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times Three of Cups is out here. But I'm not getting further development. So, reuniting, spending time, enjoying time together, and making peace and being friends is top priority in this connection. Being friendly again and being friends. It's like, hey, we can still have fun together. We can go out. We can be friends. It's bringing each other back into each other's lives in a balanced, positive way. That's nice. That's nice. And maybe you two were really good friends before y'all started dating, or maybe this was a really good friend of yours, and y'all had a falling out. Nah, whatever. All right. Any advice? 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 Advice. 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 There we go. No, that's too many. Advice. Advice. Okay. Even if you're not interested in this person, or this person is not interested in you, or you don't rekindle, okay? Even if you don't rebuild this connection or get back together to move it forward, right? You can still enjoy the friendship. You can still enjoy the connection or making things right with this person, right? Because the coolest thing is respect self. Some of you may not be interested in this person. You just may have some regrets about the things you said or did, right? It's knowing self, respecting self, honoring self, and being the bigger person. You know, that's self-love, and that's self-respect and self-worth, right? Some of you are going to be like, I'm not interested in further development with this person. I just want to be their friend. And that's okay. That's a very powerful position. It's an empowered position, a very loving position. Because you know who you are, and you know that you don't need anyone else. You don't need their cooperation. You don't need them for anything. But you enjoy their friendship, or you enjoy the fact that you can be friends, co-parents, whatever it may be, or you can date and not know that it's not going to go anywhere, or you can date or have fun with somebody and know that you don't need it to go anywhere. Okay, so it's going to be different for each one of you. But it's knowing your self-worth and your value, and knowing that you don't need anything with this person, but it's actually really beneficial to you to heal with this person, or to make things right in some way. And maybe that's just apologize for the shit that was said, or the argument that was had, or whatever that brings you a peaceful, harmonious, emotional, it's like it's emotionally satisfying to heal this, and I like that, to bring peace to it. Okay, that's cool. That's really solid of you. That's really empowerment right there, because I've done it myself. I've done it myself. So I've had words with people over the years. I didn't like what they said. I let them know it. I didn't like what they did. I let them know it. Or I wasn't in a good space within myself, and I judged unfairly. And I made a fool of myself. I've done it. I've done it. Then after the fact, when I had time to cool down and cool off, and, you know, weeks, months, or years later, I was like, yeah, you're a dum-dum. You're an idiot. Why did you say that? Why did you do that? They actually were a pretty damn decent person. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting with this. So, there will be a return. Possibly within the next 3 months or less. I'm actually getting less for most of you. Their name may be less. Your name may be less. Leslie. Lester. Less. So, let's pull out some oracles on this. So you and this person may have difficulties expressing how you feel. So you or this person, or both of you, may have problems. It says not sure how to say how I feel. So you may just have an uneasiness about what happened, what went down. You may have some regrets or something. Feel like you made a bad call or bad judgment call, or you judged them incorrectly, whatever. Or maybe they. I think both of you, because with the King and the Queen of Swords, regardless of your genders, in reverse, that's two people that, man, that's two people that throw words and that say really toxic stuff, or really painful things. It cuts right to you. They're very cold and very distant, or very cutting. So neither one of you may really know how to talk about how you feel. You may not know how to express your emotions correctly or in a healthy way. Okay, there's the reconciliation, romantic feelings. So there's still care and love between the two of you, whatever that means, and very soon. So regardless if it's friendship, friendly love, friendship, or whether or not you're coming back together to reconcile and see where it goes, it's going to be up to each one of you. It's going to be up to each one of you. But if you feel like a dum-dum because you said some stupid shit, or you judged somebody unfairly or something, well, it doesn't mean that they didn't do something to deserve it, but both of you coming back together as adults, mature adults, doing the responsible thing, and talking it out. That looks like the biggest takeaway from that. It's having that communication that says, this is what happened. What happened here? Like, where have you been? What has been going on? What, you know, and then discussing it further. Looks like discussions are on the board very soon between you and someone, and your energy shifts to a much better feeling place, because it actually helps you harmonize your emotions when it comes to this, because then you feel much better when you can have these conversations, or apologize, whatever it is, or you know that you still got a friend in this person, or that y'all can work together and at least be friendly. And it's nice. All right, them's words, them's words, them's messages. That's what I got for you today. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Until next time, namaste.